Okay, Noe, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and do some percussions, some quick vibrations, and some shaking on you. These are different techniques to help release all the mucus, everything that is down deep to getting out. Normally, if you wanted to do this without having to do the percussion or the quick vibration or the shaking techniques, we'd normally just lay you in a certain position with like a certain degree and have your body do a natural drainage, but today we're actually gonna go through and I'm gonna do a few percussions on you, okay? All right, so this first position that we're in is called the upper lobe apical segment. So we're actually going to be percussing over here in this upper part of this area. Whenever you're percussing, basically you put your hand into a cup area like so, and you know when you're doing a good job when you can hear it, and it's nice and loud. Now, the next one with quick vibration, what I'm going to ask you to do is to breathe in, and as you breathe out, I will vibrate into it.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and breathe in. Breathe out. Or you can do some shaking. Right, good. Normally you would do the percussion for about 3 to 5 times. Then you do the quick vibration, or for the shaking you do 5 to 7. Okay? So next I'm going to ask you to actually sit up a little bit more, and we're going to actually have you hug that pillow nice and tight for me. Okay, great. The next one that we're going to hit is the upper lobe posterior segment, which is a little bit lower. This area right here and right here, we would go ahead and percuss. I'll go through it. Now, after you're done with either way you want to do it, any kind of technique you go through, we're going to actually now ask you to do the pursed lip breathing, okay? So you're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, like you're going to blow out the candles. You'll do this 3 times. On the 4th time, you're going to hold it for 2 seconds, and then you're going to huff cough into a napkin. So you just want to wait for 1 moment. I'm going to get a glove on. And I'll get you a tissue. Okay, so.
This is my 4th one.
Nice. And from there, you would take and you would look at it and examine it, make sure that you would smell, get the thickness and everything, and also see how big it is and make sure you document that. Okay, so here we go. So after that, the next position that we're going to go into is the upper lobe anterior segment. So I'm ask you to lay flat on your back for me. Nice and comfortable. Here we go. Keep that out of the way. So for this one, we would actually be raising the table, but since I'm going to be going through a lot of different techniques with you today, and different positioning, I'm just going to put you through one. I'm not going to put you through all of them because then you might get sick. So normally with this position, we can tilt the table or not, but we're going to get to that in a little bit, okay? So this one, you would actually be up in this area right here, and you would do the percussion through here. The next position is called the right lobe, the right middle lobe position. So from here, you're going to roll to your side towards me. Yep. Yep, get nice in position. I'm going to put this between your legs, and we're going to bend your hips this way. So the next thing I'm going to ask you to do is to position your arm backwards, and you're going to kind of move your hips this way. Yep. And get nice and comfortable.
Okay.
It would actually be right here in this area, right up here. This, we would then percuss, but this one would be up at 16 inches, which would be 20 degrees on our table. And we would have you strapped in so you'd feel nice and tight and secure, okay? So the next one is the left upper lingular segment, sorry. And so that one would be the exact same position, but on the other side. So if you wouldn't mind rotating onto the other side for me. Great. Yep, put your hips up here and out. You want to make sure that you're on the table though, Noe. You're kind of a bigger guy. There you go. And it would be in this area right here. We want to make sure we keep it nice and open so then it can help get all the mucus up that we need to, okay? All right, so if you want to lay back on your back for me, I'll get you into the next position. which is going to be your lower lobe anterior basal segment. This one I'm gonna actually have to tie you down, like strap you down to the table and lift you up, okay? So we're gonna lift you up about 20 inches, which is actually at 30 degrees on the tilt table.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you get comfortable, kind of lie on your side again, on this way.
That way?
Yep. There you go. And you're gonna have your arm open and back here. Okay, so stay still. Do you need another pillow or anything?
That should be good.
Maybe right behind you. How about back here? Okay, good. All right. Stay there. So this one you want to come right across your chest area. The next one you want to get strapped is above your hip bone. If you need to, you can remove your arms so that I don't hurt you. And it's going to be right about there. And this one you want to get right about your knee level. A little bit above it. At any point, whenever I have you up or raised down, feel lightheaded, or you can keep your hand right there. If you feel lightheaded or you feel any kind of nausea or anything like that, let me know, okay?
Okay.
Kind of an awkward position to be putting in. Nice and tight here. Do you feel secure?
Yeah.
Alright, so like I said, I'm going to get you up to about 30 degrees, which is 20 inches, alright?
Okay.
Alright. There we go. Alright, there we are. So then at that point, it's right about this area right here. Right near the armpit area that you would be pressing. You go through this area, asking the pursed lips, breathing. Then they do the huff cough, and then you would actually listen to the lungs and make sure that that all got out, all the mucus got out. All right, are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring you down. So the next one would be the lower lobe lateral basal segment, which is actually the same thing as this, but on the other side, and then like the same position, but on the opposite side. You would do the same thing as for raising it at 30 degrees and doing the same procedure that you would go through all the time. The last one that I'm going to ask you to go to is your lower, well there's two more actually. It's the lower lobe posterior basal segment. So this one you're going to be laying down on your stomach, okay? So let me get these off of you. There we go. Alright, so if you want to go ahead and lay on your stomach for me. What we're going to do is we're going to place one pillow underneath your hips and then another one underneath your chest, and then the rest part of your body, like the upper part of your chest, is going to be flat on the table with your arms to the side and your face on the table, okay? So ready? Push up. And this one, go right here. There we go. Alright. So for this one, we would strap you down as well, lift you up to about 30 degrees. And we would go ahead and percuss in this area right here.
Okay.
Alright, so lastly, the last one is called the stink bug, and this is the lower lobe superior segment. So this one I need to get you actually higher. So I'm going to end up getting through here if you want to sit up. So this has to be around your hips. So go ahead and shift forward more. There we go. And this one is up in this upper area right here and right here. So we go through all the steps like we have done before. All right, Noe, if you want to go ahead and sit up for me.